How social media can cause mental instability. Now, this is a bit esoteric, but it's an idea I've been kicking around this morning. Okay, so you have social media, which is all these different voices, like out making noise. And then a human interacts with so many of them. And now you have all these voices in your head. You can see where I'm going with this, probably. Like, I try to think about what is different. Most things in human history, like, humans aren't really that different. Like, with how venomous and hateful people are online, is it really that much of a stretch to like coliseums and cheering for people as they're slaughtered? Is it really? Like, oftentimes there is a venomous hatred of people that those people don't even know. They've just heard something about them and they hate them. Never met them, but the intensity of that hatred is very real. And is it that different than the Roman Colosseum? Like, is it that different than actual blood sport? Because like the desire is still the same. They wish to inflict pain. They wish suffering. Uh, I mean, is it really that different? So most human impulses and what goes on in a human is largely the same in my eyes. But what we interact with, social media is something that is, as far as I can tell, unprecedented. Like, even prior to this, television and radio, they, television only has so many channels. Radio and books are almost completely different because you have to actively interact with them. Television is the first time you can have this thing on and it will just passively fill you with information. Like, you can be doing something, not even paying attention to the television, but your brain is still taking in a lot of that information. And while you might not like consciously be able to pull up that information, it is still present on some level in your brain. Some of it is, anyway. Now, with social media, you have so many voices all inside somebody's head now. And I don't think most humans are capable of having that many voices in their head. In fact, I think, like, as I'm kind of hinting at with voices in the head, when someone has voices in their head, it generally is indicative that this person is very unwell. And I think social media is kind of doing that to everyone. And this kind of connects with the modern day madness because I have a contention. Yes, a contention. Pretentious prick. But my contention, I should look up the exact definition of contention because I'm not even sure what it is, but I'm not sure of the root word either. Anyway, everyone in 1990 who was alive and an adult could look at themselves from today and think they were completely crazy. Like, I think people from 1990 would look at people today and be like, those people are crazy. Like, those people are out of their mind. But I think it happened so slowly that no one really saw it. And I think we kind of exist in this maelstrom of madness. Jesus. Oh my God. Maelstrom of madness. But I do kind of think that is what's going on. And I think really the difference, like the unprecedented thing, is like computers. And the way most people interact with like computers and technology is social media. And I think this is very unhealthy for us. Um, I think it's actually driving our society insane, to be perfectly honest. Um, I do. I think this is like the crux of all this madness in the modern culture, and like the spiral that we're all seeing. Now, granted, most people are in on the spiral on one side and whirling faster and faster, and you know, we have to counter their counterattack kind of thing, and we have to sacrifice our morals and principles because they don't have morals and principles. Who are they? Well, it's them, and we have to do what they're doing. Okay, so I have to let them control me. No, that's not a good reason. But anyway, I do think that kind of madness is taken over, and um, I'm almost certain at this point, like cell phones are unhealthy. Uh, like yet I'm still using one. It's a seed. Nasty. Well, enjoy the maelstrom of madness. Take it for what it's worth, I guess.